If you're here, then these messages are for you. There are two kinds of people here right now, or possibly a mix. One is going through finding a relationship, or maybe dating and looking to find a partner. And the other person, or maybe it's the same person, is looking to create some sort of a business or sort of advancing their career in some way. Both of these things to me feel like a bit of a divine calling, or like a something that came out of a sudden aha moment. Oh, you know what? Now's the time I need to make changes, or now's the time for me to do this. I also feel that some of you had a lot of judgment or inner criticism around this. Maybe didn't feel fully like you're worthy of it, or that maybe you had to just let go of some of these heavy feelings that you had from previous relationships, or previous trying to start a business or trying to change something in your career. That may not have worked out for you. I also feel though that some of you have been waiting for that right moment to make that move. And also I feel that to some level or degree, and it's probably more the relationship than the business aspect, but it always can be intertwined. There had to be some kind of healing that needed to be done first, or maybe something that you needed to do to feel more competent to be able to step into that new role. You've been working very hard on this, and it feels to me almost like it's just a continuous working on it, but it feels sometimes like you're not getting somewhere with it. Like you just slowly keep working on it, and you have sort of a goal in mind, but it sometimes feels to me like it's just you're constantly working on it, and it's like there's no immediate end in sight. So I feel like this may be something that you're still going to be working on it for a while before you see any results or any of the things that you actually want to see. Also, for the ones that are looking for a relationship with somebody, I feel like you're very sure about what you kind of like have in mind of what kind of qualities this person needs to have for you to feel enticed to want to engage that relationship or situation. I also feel that to some level you have realized that the way for things to come into your life at the right time and the right person and the right alignment and energy is by stepping into your truest self, like from a place of, being joyful and being happy about, not necessarily expecting anything in particular, but just kind of like playing with it a bit and having fun with it. And to some level that this is kind of like what will attract the right situation and people into your life. I also have to say that on the subsurface, we're dealing with a little bit of old patterns that are creeping back in, old patterns and behaviors that we thought that we had dealt with. But it's kind of like coming back a little bit, but it doesn't have a lot of pull, but you're noticing that they're coming back. So if you are finding that you're going on dates and you're sort of like getting drawn in again with some people that maybe have a similar pattern to some of the old relationships that you were not happy in, maybe you're just realizing that I'm no longer going to engage this. Like I'm actually done with this, this card. We're no longer going to engage the dysfunction and the mind games and the negative thinking and talking, and that we're not going to be a part of that anymore. Okay, and when I talk about the negative patterns, this is what I'm getting right here, which is the Devil card. And also Archangel Raphael that says to awaken to your energy and release old patterns. Okay, when you're noticing that you're in danger of falling back into old patterns that led to nothing before, take a deep breath and out and say, you know what? I've done this before. I am no longer going to tolerate this. And the devil was upside down. I have a feeling this has to do with this being a thing, but not being as much of a deal anymore as it used to be, because you're recognizing the patterns and you're realizing what it is, and you are already deciding that there's no way I'm tolerating this crap. And in the end, things are coming together. You know, if it's a relationship or if it's a career or a business, things are starting to kind of like be put in place. The puzzle pieces are coming into place. And as long as you are remembering to be in your playful energy, in your happy, playful energy, you are attracting these things into your life that also want to be happy, playful, and have fun, right? And when it comes to creating a business, that is also important, because that playfulness will come through, the excitement will come through, the joy will come through everything that you're doing. Okay, so I hope that helped, and we'll talk to you soon.